Okay, hello, welcome to another Friday stream. A little bit, a quick, uh, okay, not a quick start because I'm late, but I would say it's a quick hello because usually I would go different, but yeah, I will say very shortly what's been up, and also hello, Nicey, from the very start of the stream. Nice to have you here. And of course, I wouldn't say introducing, but welcoming my friends being here with me. Hello, Tal, and hello, Golem.
Hello.
Howdy.
Yay. Yeah, just slightly late because I was really busy this whole day and didn't really get to eat after dinner up until now. Like, basically, when the time for my stream was. Yeah, simply when it was time for my stream, I realized I'm being really hungry, so I rushed to get some sandwiches and stuff. But I am full now and still have a cup of tea, so that's great. My fuel.
Can't go without a tea.
Yes. Yeah, I have a big mug of my fuel. Although the stream itself, well, I have some stuff I want to talk about in general, some news, but all in all, it will be mostly just some talking. I will be drawing, and the rest will probably go as usual. But I wonder how many I would say the bingo check marks we will do. We will be able to cross out today. Bingo was something that was an idea for the future in case there's a bit more stuff that's more characteristic to my streams. But actually, surprise, surprise, I was able to get enough ideas to have
Really?
to have an actual bingo for today. It's not looking like too fancy for now. We will see how that even works for this whole stream. But I guess some of this stuff is pretty common, so I think it's a guarantee we'll hit some crosses, but not sure about the actual bingos. But we shall see. This is one of the surprises for today.
Well, I'd like to ask, can we see it?
Yeah.
The bingo?
Yeah, of course. I was thinking how I can actually have that for the stream, but I guess I will show that for now, and for later I will have that opened in something and then cross out if we get anything. Because I'm not sure if I can do this in OBS. Maybe I can. There might be some tools that allow a drawing of sorts. Now that I actually warmed up a tiny bit after starting, I can actually say my hellos properly. So, hello world, how are you doing?
Aww.
Aww. And he's
Cute.
He's
Cute,
the
cute, cute.
Yeah, he's the bingo. I need to make it really big for now. Well, I can surely say I have one thing that I can already cross out, and that's late to stream.
Yeah. Occasional B. Hilarious.
Yeah, that's for Beast. If you have any questions, then go on, ask.
I do actually.
Yeah.
What's that ink?
Wait, which one was that?
On the bottom.
Sewing.
Ah, so. Because I realized after watching my streams, I'm saying so a lot. So I guess that too crosses out right now. Because I already did that.
Okay.
Yeah. There's some other stuff about my streams that I'm really unsatisfied with, but that's a me issue. And besides sewing when I'm pausing because I don't know what to say, other thing is that for some reason this mic, I'm not sure how to work for this for now, but sometimes I can hear my like the I don't know why. I think like I'm doing this mechanically. I hate this.
Well, habits.
That's not a good habit for streaming. It's not that my mouth gets like overly dry or anything. It is probably a habit. Yeah, this is oh yeah, like this right now. This is how the bingo looks like. So obviously, Evangelion mentioned 16 personalities, technical difficulties, volume too low, we too low. Isaac mentioned talk no work, sound depression, lagging, Inca go brr or Inca go meow. Yeah. AI mentioned planning. That's also something I can cross out today. VTuber model. Nuko. Myself. For the free space. Work no talk. Coffee donation whip. Yeah, we know the deal. Percentage up. That's related to coffee. If we get the number up on the goal.
Okay, I was thinking something different here. For some reason.
A iść ty alkoholiku.
I'm not that one.
Art unfinished. Yeah, we also know that one. DVD bounce. Well, that would need to be a random gig when I bring the spin. And the spin is bouncing. Lovey rebels. Well, that depends if Discord is behaving, if if my internet is behaving. Occasional B, yeah, we know that if Beast comes around. UI update is, of course, for the stream if I make any big changes, which for today is none. Lego, we know, is the safe word. Not reading chat. We also know the drill here. Sewing, yeah, I already explained. And late to stream. Yay!
Damn. Stream just started and we already have half of it.
Nah.
Yeah, not a half, but surely a lot. Yay. Would you? Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm not going to make that joke.
Good question, Nicey.
Hmm. Yeah, actually. I mean, I feel like I will notice, like I will keep on talking, or I will be really focused on work, and maybe Tal and Golem will be talking in the background, and I will just be peacefully ignoring whatever is going on in the chat. At
But
least
not on purpose.
that's my idea, or on purpose.
Not on purpose.
It's kind of hard to on purpose.
Oh, really? For some people, it seems very easy to do.
No, I feel
Why are
like
you looking at me?
I'm not looking at you.
I feel like if I would do something on the purpose, maybe it would be part of some joke, maybe some April Fool's stuff. Would be interesting after. I mean, it will not be a year, like the anniversary of my streaming because that's my birthday. But like in general, next April Fools.
We have whole year for that.
Uh-huh. Hey, wait for a second with this one. Can I actually do something with it? So maybe I could, I don't know, cross this out. I don't think so. Maybe filters. Not really. Okay,
Well,
might just have that maybe opened in the inside and eventually will be crossing out stuff. I mean, there is some already to cross out.
yup.
So I will be switching the scene in a second.
You could do that at the end, actually.
Oh yeah.
Simply show how much has been crossed out during the stream.
Yeah, that's still a good idea. Maybe I could have it open in something else. Do that during the stream, and then we will have a sum up.
That's always an option.
So yeah, can already have some stuff crossed out.
Well, in the meantime, a question.
Yeah.
How was your week?
It was okay. Finally, the weather is consistently warm. I mean, okay, keeps getting alert about the storms, but it's just a thing here. When you get an alert about the storm, then it's usually nothing to be really concerned about. We learned that here.
Indeed.
We are also relatively close to each other, so yeah, if something weather related happens to one of us, then most likely soon reaching the other. So so
Yeah.
to maybe have a different perspective, what's the weather for you, Tal?
Currently relatively warm. Today actually more sunny than cloudy, but we have occasional showers in between. Not really like thunderstorms or something, no windy storms, really just short showers with hefty rain, but not very long.
I say it's pretty much similar to us,
Mm.
or at least for me.
Yeah, that's same. And when it comes to actually, I mean, there were some tiny rains, but again, really tiny, so didn't really do much. But the weather, the temperature drops from that weather weren't really too drastic or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also for nice here, I see. Lucky the weather here has been going from 20 degrees Celsius to 10 and then back to 20. Yeah, we also had that just a little bit before, maybe in like March and April, something like that.
Lemao.
Sunny during a thunderstorm. Uh, Kind of similar here because I mean we could hear. I mean at least here well where I am, I could hear there's some storm coming, but yeah, it was actually pretty sunny. So it must have just passed somewhere away, far away from us.
Well, I can recall a storm, rather just rainy days.
Mm. I mean, it's good for us that the weather is pretty warm. I mean, okay, it's good when it's warm, not when it's uh,
Hot.
like yeah, the hot.
The actual hell.
Yeah, because we have our building is being like, I think it was insulated, something like that. It's just this layer of protection for the winter, so it's not really
Isolation.
yeah. So it's not getting so it shouldn't be getting cold anymore in winter. Finally. And
At last.
I really mean that because I think the funding was like going for years, and it's not really I think amount of money that wouldn't be able to be gathered faster. But to be fair, I think the because the funding was gathering like monthly with like with not with taxes with like with a, with like rent, and for a really long time that amount of money was really small. So then yeah, no wonder, since this is not really a super big building. uh, we are separated to these two parts. In one part there's six apartments, although with the others here, not all of those flats are actually I would say taken, but because in case of one of our neighbors, they actually have two, and they kind of merged it into one. Good for them. Yeah, but yeah, separated into two. there's 6 apartments, and here 6, and yeah, actually all are a quick sip of tea. Yeah, and everyone was paying all six families, let's say. But again, a really small amount for a long time. So then no wonder it's been only for, I don't know, 2, 3, maybe 4 years when that amount was greatly increased. So this is why now we can actually have the place insulated. But yeah, it's good in general that the weather is really warm, because I feel like we don't really have too much time here that's actually this warm. Like the whole rest of the year is just cold. It feels like when we step into another season, then it right away just gets so cold. Yet on the other hand, it's not getting cold enough during winter to actually have snow.
Oh god.
Mm.
Or even so, it's just for per day.
Mm. Yeah. Although
Same.
yeah, yeah. Although I guess last year we had a good exception, because there was actually quite a lot of snow. But again, it didn't last too long, maybe a week or two. But it looked really nice when it appeared, so that's good.
Yeah. But man, it's just sad that when you're growing up, you just have different perspective. Like, as a kid, you would see the snow and be like, "Yay, a snow! I can go and play."
Mm.
And now, when you're just an adult, I'm just thinking, "Damn it, there gonna be lots of mud."
Yeah.
No. Damn it, I have to drive through that.
Oh, that too.
Yeah, that too. But still, it goes to the same thing. Damn it, there's gonna be mud, and it's just gonna be rough driving.
Mm. Yeah, so when actually snow appears, you want it to stay as long as possible, because the second it starts to melt, it just gets into a whole mess.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice. Okay. I think we had something like that occur many years ago. Like truly, day and
What
night,
the?
constant rain. I don't know how we didn't really have an actual flooding here after this. On the other hand, in my region, there was once an extreme flooding, but that was before I was even born, so
Damn.
I
Really?
couldn't be really bothered because I didn't exist. Yeah, and I don't know if at that time that flooding reached us. It it could, but I don't know. I never really asked. I only know that this happened.
You know, but you didn't hear the details.
Mm, yeah. I think there is a video on YouTube that covers this, but I don't know if it's on at a documentary level or just in general.
Hmm.
But I guess it could still be documentary even if it's not something super professional. Just some general overview. Still have that somewhere on my watch watch later list on
Mm.
YouTube. And it's one of them, and I really mean that. I think last I checked, I think there's like 300 of different videos on that playlist. Because I see something that would be interesting for me to watch, and instead of actually just watching it, I just add it to watch later.
And it just stayed there.
mm,
Oh,
I
patiently wait.
yeah. I have perspectives to maybe get better in terms of actually watching something after saying that I want to watch. I mean, why would I challenge myself to watch a bunch of anime and then do a tier list? Uh, Read that as speedrunning cancelled from internet. And I will make sure that my ratings will be, I guess, fair in some way.
Mm.
But still, that's still a challenge. Did I watch anything until now? Of course not. But that's more again me issue, and I had some little troubles with my schedule because there were other things I was busy with, and sadly, as yeah, I would just say it's again me issue, but it's just the INFP problem. I cannot follow schedules.
Oh, the irony.
Why irony?
Because you make yourself a one and now you're saying you can't follow it.
Yeah, this is the reason why she made one for her, that she will force herself to follow it.
Mhm. Sadly, when there's a tiny slip up, it makes the whole day ruin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's going well, nothing is to where about.
Mhm.
And then the
I
where comes because something goes wrong.
yeah, I'm trying my best to somehow
Of
get on
course.
track. It's usually not something that really hard, but then again, INFP procrastination comes in and being like, hey, you have so many things open in Paint Tool side and other things. So yeah, okay, they will just stay there. You don't really have to do this. You can just watch your work until your desire to work goes away.
Oh well.
Mm,
Well,
I can say then, uh, I like work. I can watch it every day.
well, do you have something for today?
I mean, of course I do. I always have. Just matter how much I will actually get done. Get done. But as I kind of mentioned at the start, I mean, of course, my arts are the main course of my stream, and that never changes. But depending how long that will go, and in general, not thinking that it will be a really long stream, we'll see. But yeah, I will have some. I'm not sure if to say it's a surprise, yeah, but there's something I wanna show.
Mm.
Probably at the end.
Okay.
So we will see. Yeah, in a second I'm switching scenes.
Oh, I think to show. That's what Nicey said.
Yeah, I see that. I am reading the chat. And I guess a tiny thing I would need to berate you on, Golem, and I think you know what that is.
Oh.
I wasn't streaming right from the start when I joined the voice call, but still, you right away came in talking.
Yeah. So and
What do you think? What if I was streaming already?
oh my god.
You already
Okay.
did. You already did a slip up like this, and since I needed to act quick, I didn't think to actually silence the background noise, so you wouldn't be heard on the stream.
Again, I'm sorry.
Okay, but just saying.
Oh, damn it.
Okay, fair. I mean, when I started streaming, as in actually started doing streams, and I was on time. Today I won't be on time, but yeah, I needed to snack on something, and eat that before I start because yeah, even if you wouldn't be able to hear that too well, I shouldn't be eating on stream simply. But at least I could have my tea. So that's good. But usually, when I'm really focused on talking and stuff, then if I have something to like play with, so for example, my stylus, or if I have a cup of tea, then yeah, that tea is already gone. I don't know. For some reason, when I'm yeah, when I'm talking a lot, I need to be doing something with my hands. So that would be either playing with the stylus, or if I have tea, then that tea will be gone in seconds. Because I keep taking sips. But okay, I can finally switch the scene. Yay, half an hour later.
Or still, better late than never.
Mm.
I've seen this one.
Yee. The specimen for today is...
This guy. I'm so sorry.
My heart.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay, I'm joking.
The bad bean.
Yes. The bad bean. Is our course today. So I shall be drawing then.
Which is a little bit ironic because his colors are way more vibrant than Shiro, despite he has the darker name.
Mm. They complement each other very well.
Especially in the clothings.
Yeah, in an ironic way. I mean, no surprise or secret that it's on purpose.
Of course.
Mm.
They're the opposite of each other, more or less.
Mm-hmm. A moral downgrade to the good bean.
Yeah, this is a very nice way on how to say it.
I mean, despite being, I guess to say like, poorly made, he has just the looks, not really the exact abilities. But he's still supposed to be screaming, "Hey, you are not irreplaceable." But that's just one of his gimmicks.
Wouldn't he be surprised if he might starts to play the doppelganger game?
Mm.
Among Us?
Not this one.
His Gen Z brain rot brain.
What do you mean?
I mean, okay, use this in a good timing, then it can even be a tiny bit funny.
By the way,
Yeah.
I finally did something
Mm.
from these 2 years. 2 days, sorry.
2 years.
2 days, 2 days, 2 days.
Yeah, okay, but I kind of feel like that would still be accurate because I mean, when did you draw something for yourself? To be fair.
Oh, good question.
Yeah, maybe that would still apply. But yeah, you were saying that you want to do like, okay, you simply want to get back to drawing
Again.
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 What
But
did you
yeah,
cook up?
it's on Sanctuary.
Okay. You're making me switch tabs, thank you.
Oh god damn it, sorry.
I'm joking.
Ah fuck! I'm sorry. Oh fuck. Oh, now I'm stuck in the loop. Damn it.
Well,
Fast and fudging.
but that was a double down. Oh,
If he's hitting the floor, we know we have him.
Anyway.
that's really pretty, really cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, a fan art of sorts for somebody or a gift.
More likely a gift, yeah.
Aww.
And this is actually first time that I make a chibi.
Aw, yeah. You did
Really
you
nice.
did really well.
Evil.
Mm.
Evil little pan.
Tiny evil. So I guess since I mean, despite it being a gift, it's still art that you drew like for yourself, not for purpose of something bigger. So I guess that's a good start.
Mm-hmm. It is a good start.
Mm. Yeah, I rather would like to talk about the personal arts, or if you have anything in the future, then coming back to that to that whole logo case. But I
Oh,
would
yeah.
lie if I said that I'm not curious how that's going.
Well, it's not.
Oh,
I mean,
elaborate.
by that I mean I did not did anything with that yet.
Okay.
But now that first things first, something to do, to warm up.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I will try in this week.
Okay.
I mean weekend.
I was asking because I think we talked about that you have some deadline of sorts for this.
I did had.
Had.
Yes, I did had a deadline,
Uh-huh.
but well, uh, the client did not call to me with that, so I don't think it's for him rather important for now.
Okay.
Okay, what was the agreement that he would come for you about that?
There was none.
Yeah, I wanted to say if there was even any agreement.
There was nothing like that. It was just rather speculating what would be a time that I would make it, yada yada yada, and that's all. Nothing more.
All right. Well, if he's interested still, he will contact you. I mean, usually that's how it goes.
Yeah,
That's how it should go.
that's how it should go. But still, if it's really that important for him, or if it's even still in the move, we'll see.
If he even still wants it.
Yeah.
In the worst case, he is not contacting you because he finds somebody else, but that would be an us move without like telling you anything.
Correct. But to be fair, I'm not expecting anything else from him.
Mm. I mean, guy turned to AI first. What are we
Yep,
even? Yeah, what are we even talking about?
yep, he did,
Sadly, yeah,
and then he remind himself that I exist.
yeah. I wanted to say that. Ah,
I mean, let me tell you this, because he, he's my friend, quote unquote, old friend,
mhm.
and I still kinda see him on socials, what he's doing actually, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And while in the meantime, while I'm in home doing my stuff, and sometimes just checking on the Facebook or Instagram,
Mm,
and I'm often seeing him rather to be on some kind of parties, concerts,
mm,
and something like this kind of funs.
mm.
I don't. well, yeah,
Yeah.
he's busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He quote
some
unquote.
busy. Yeah, quote unquote,
Yeah.
exactly.
Busy in quotation marks, which is weird when he really wants to start up a business.
Well,
Mm,
I'm not really sure even for the context of the business, or if it's something that one time thing. He didn't really tell me much,
Yeah. Okay.
even though I tried to get some more information.
Maybe he just wanted to cover his bases.
mm.
What
Uh,
I have, kind of
yeah. And
thinking.
I mean, to be fair, like if he would, uh, wait, what's the word? Why am I always forgetting words when it's actually the stream time? But when he would like collaborate, that's a good word. So he would actually be in contact with you and stuff. And all that. Then even if he, uh, let's say, even if that failed for him, but he would still get the logo, and I mean, it would still be money for you,
Yeah,
even if that
uh,
thing would fail later. That wouldn't be your problem or your fault.
yeah. My only business here is just to make the thing, and that's
Mm,
all. And I think I'm pretty much thinking of in this scenario like he's actually some kind of newbie
mm,
for things, like he just thinks that it just works, something like this, but he does not really know how the things are working,
Hmm.
something like this, I would say.
Yeah, okay. This is the inexperience and also the fact that there is the wish, but not really the knowledge behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not even the research behind it.
Yeah.
mm,
So maybe that was a bit on a whim in the end, and he realized, OMG, I actually cannot really do it because XYZ reason.
mm,
Um,
But still, that's not my problem.
no, it's definitely not your props. So if he's not coming back at you, and at least then you don't have put too much effort into this.
mm,
So it's not really a loss for you then.
No,
Sure, would have been nice to have a little bit of extra income,
of
but
course.
if it's not valued and recognized, then it's not worth it.
mm,
Especially if it's not put to actual use in the end.
mm. I would say if there is some good value, no matter what the result would be, it would be the experience for you. Because I mean, throughout the streams and stuff, we did talk about this, and
Mm-hmm.
you were given advice, especially on the pricing. So if you will, yeah, get some other clients some other time, and you will remember all those advices, then you could put them to use again.
I mean,
For sure.
I mean, you can still do it for the fun. I do that myself. when every time you do something like that, it is experience whether there is an actual
Thing.
commission behind it or not.
Yeah, and and also this will be another thing for my portfolio, we would
Yeah,
say.
Mm.
that's why you can always do mock projects and still put that up
Exactly.
into the portfolio. I mean, this is a typical thing, especially because you do not have any kind of pressure or deadline behind that could lower the value of the work, because you can pretty much do what you like because you
Mm-hmm.
like it. So that's always a good thing.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but always also a practice with how we would say with heads. So that's the common advice a lot of people give to artists to just draw every day. But to be fair, it's not. It's actually not just that.
No, of course not.
Mm.
You need to try different things.
Mhm.
I know a lot of artists who do the same style over and over and over again. Yeah, of course, they do that because they're feeling comfortable and this is an established style for them. And this is what they believe they're good at, and very often it's also true. However, you will not really improve and expand your creative horizon if you stick with a single kind of style.
Mm.
And the reason why I try around so many different styles all the time.
Mm. Yeah, I
Sometimes it
feel like
works,
I too need to
sometimes
take
it
that
doesn't.
advice.
Yeah.
Well,
The-
go on, go on.
there is a thing, or rather, there is a reason why I've actually been collecting a lot of art related books
Mm.
of many, many different styles. And this is really just for the inspiration sake. I mean, today it's a little bit easier because we have Pinterest, we have all the different websites like DeviantArt, we have great artists on other social networks, on Twitter. We have there's so many channels where you can actually look for inspiration and stuff.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, a lot of people rarely, for example, go to a museum. Why? Because a museum is associated with old, boring, not up to date. They want to do modern stuff. They want to be great at digital art and everything. And whenever I get into a conversation with somebody new who has not come across me yet, because they're just there in the moment, and they ask me how I do it, and I tell them I practically sketch roughly 80 to 90% of my arts on paper. Huh?
What?
Huh?
What is
What?
paper?
what
What
is
is?
what is paper? And yeah, a lot of young folks never actually put up a pencil and a sheet of paper and try to do it this way.
Mm.
When I when I learned how to draw, there was no graphic tablets you could actually get. At least they were not affordable.
Mm.
The means were simply not there. So in this regard, it is way easier today.
Mm.
But you simply started with traditional art. And it is a completely different thing. It has a completely different feel to it.
Mm.
And you know that yourself, Nuko.
Yes.
So you know
Failed
that
from the start.
yeah, it's not failed from the start. You're not bad with this.
Mm. I hope so.
Nah, it's really just experience. You concentrate a lot on markers and on inks and stuff like that, and that is a medium on its own.
Mm.
If you would do it with crayons, if you would do coal, if you would ink, if you would paint on actual canvas, each and every technique is different. So it's not really easy to compare them
Mm.
really as a whole thing, because each technique is different.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is something I've noticed throughout the years I have been trying to learn how to sketch digitally.
Mm.
And yeah, a lot of, especially people around the age of the beginning teenage years, so 13 to 15, they mostly all start out digitally. The
Mm.
numbers of people who actually sketch with pencils is relatively small compared to the rest.
Mm.
But again, every tablet, every phone can have a drawing app, so well,
Yeah.
duh.
Mm.
The means are simply a different thing.
To be fair, ironically,
Yeah.
the that honey logo was the first time I actually make a sketch on paper.
How was it?
How was the
That
feeling?
How was it? How
uh,
was the
okay,
experience?
okay, no. Hear me out. Hear
Yeah.
me out for explain. It's not like it was something new for me because
No.
all I all back in my days when I was much younger.
This sounds so wrong in
Don't,
context of me, but go ahead.
yeah, wanted to say don't use these words when Tal is around. It's wrong.
Okay, so when I was just younger,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I used to draw on paper.
Mm.
So it was just awakening old skills.
Mm.
More likely something like that.
And hereby I searched for the forgotten skill. Found them locked away in the deepest region of my consciousness.
Heck,
They weren't
even
happy.
okay. Uh, I say even more. For that specifically, I digged up my pencils.
Where did you bury them?
Fortunately, they wasn't very deep. It was just find them where they were kept because I could forgot when I hide them.
You opened a
I
coffin.
I
Sort
have
of.
I have banished these abominations made of lead, graphite, and wood under the floorboard. Poor, poor pencils.
You have too much fun, are you?
No, I'm tired.
Well, I do have fun.
But still, I'm not really well skilled with a pen.
Mm.
I mean pencil.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's a completely different way of handling stuff. So,
But I saw lots of tutorials about it. Like there's not just this one uh, way of holding the pen. You can also make a different hold, so you can make better shading, yada yada yada. This kind of stuff. And I saw them. I remember some, and I just used them, and it was like funny.
By the way, real quick, nicey. Pencils are terrible because there is no undo button.
Well, yes and no.
I mean, when you look at your paper and you try to press Control Z, you know that you're definitely in a different kind of woods.
Well, I, well, yeah, weirdly enough, I was not pressing Control Z. I was just going on.
I remember seeing this meme somewhere on Pinterest or maybe Twitter even. Yeah, probably Twitter. Like when yeah, when digital artist tries traditional art, and yeah, there is no undo button. But on the other hand, when the traditionalist tries digital, then they try to wipe off the eraser crumbs.
Oh God.
I feel like the joke with the digital artist trying the traditional and trying to control Z is yeah very well known, but when I see the other way around, I
Funny thing,
burst into laughter.
Okay. Funny thing is, there are actually this kind of pens for tablet.
Yeah, there
Mm.
are.
That on one end you're drawing, and on the other you can actually erase.
Mm.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
I can do that with mine too.
cool,
Oh.
I can set up the back tip to be an eraser.
nice.
I never use it this way, but I can.
Good for
But
you
there
then.
is an option.
Mhm.
Mm.
But something I'll give to the digital
Yeah.
way is you can make lots of brushes that actually can be more helpful. Oh, nice cake.
Yeah. By the way, that was the reason why I almost wasn't here in time.
Oh,
Ooh, cakey.
Eggy.
well,
Oh,
I forgive
it's
you
so
for
it's
that.
so big it doesn't want to fit into the fridge.
I have a small fridge, I admit.
Mm.
Damn.
It's enough for me.
Yeah, I wanted to say that you probably don't need bigger. Just it's just enough for you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it looks so
Uh,
delicious. I want cake
yeah.
now.
What's inside actually, if may I ask?
It's a combination of chocolate banana with stracciatella cream.
Oh.
Damn, I would eat the whole. I'm not joking.
Mm.
It's a hefty thing. It's a 3-layered cake, actually.
Mm,
A big boy.
And
damn.
and yes, I have a lot of eggs in my fridge as well.
Okay. Um. Okay. Back to back. Uh.
Back to back.
What I
Sorry.
wanted to say. What I wanted to say. Uh. That what I like about digital arts is that you can make your own brushes, like just to actually make some kind of mimics from real stuff,
Mm.
and just so they are just feel real, not just flat or
Mm.
weirdly put on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like for example, that my new creation here on Sanctuary, like this blood. I actually make a brush just to mimic the splash.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
and of course, before of that, I was trying to make a weird variation,
Mm.
but but it just didn't fit for me.
Mm.
Mm. I mean, to be fair, if you really want to feel traditional art with digital art, then Rebel.
Yeah.
Rebel's the
Oh,
way.
Rebel.
An art
The
program
program.
that
The program.
mimics traditional art in digital way.
wait, uh, that's the one that Tal
Yeah.
showed us
Mm.
once.
Yep.
Yes. It's
That's the
twice
one.
or thrice even
Okay, maybe
on different occasions, but you you weren't
I
yeah.
I surely remember that one time
Mm.
when when we were literally watching the paint drying in
Yeah.
digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wa- Water flows and everybody goes,
Yeah.
oh.
You don't need much to away an artist. We are all were like little children, just sitting and being, oh, it's
or
so
ra- or
pretty.
or rather, whoa.
Mm.
Yeah.
Either works.
Yes, Nacy, cake is big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
cake to be. Yes.
It's not like it's not the size of your typical cheesecake. It's more, well,
Mother,
A big boy
tall?
cake.
How tall is it?
you.
Wait.
Golem, if you are mother cracking in the background, then at least mute yourself.
That's on me.
It's roughly 4 inches, 4 inches high.
Huh.
To give you an idea.
A big boy.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
Little bit more actually.
Yeah. Very chocolatey. With some banana.
I make a few cakes like that every year, but really just for special occasions. Tomorrow is technically a kids festival in my village.
Yeah, it is Children's Day for us tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know there are huge cakes, especially in America and everything.
They like them chunky.
Yeah, but for us, this is pretty decent.
This is enough.
Yeah, it's enough.
Yeah.
Or did I miscalculate that? Wait. I might have miscalculated that.
Impossible.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. Okay, it's almost 5.
That changes everything.
No, not really.
Okay, maybe let's try to use metric system because can't really tell.
Can't tell the America way.
Yeah, I'm not speaking that way.
6 inches are roughly 15 centimeters.
Damn.
And mine is something in between of 12, 13 centimeters. So that's around 5 inches.
I see.
This might be slightly off topic, it will not cross out anything on the bingo because I already mentioned that. But I was thinking actually in terms of the personalities, one thing, because I mean it's more like uh, a a a base of yourself. What's your strong points? Like you have a little bit of everything, but when you do the test, it actually points out what's your strongest points and also your weakest points.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and when we talked about this the other time, you said that it happens that a lot that INTJs are the villains.
Yeah.
But of course, that doesn't mean that there are no like good people with that personality. I mean that would be stupid.
No, no, of
Mm,
course not. It
yeah.
is, it is, it is just that when
Yep.
INTJs have the tendency to towards the darker side
Mm,
because due to their life experiences, traumata, whatever can cause you to be negative or become negative
mm,
in your the way you how you see the world. Um, their way of thinking is
mhm,
what is in movies and stories usually very often portrayed as the typical villain image.
mhm, mhm,
But of course, there are. It's not that INTJs are bad people. Oh my gosh, no, of course
mm.
not.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's just this kind of personalities
Yeah, yeah.
most often to take to
The,
for them.
the, the thing is, they tend to be very self-centered. They
Mm,
like to take care of themselves, and when you have an evil motivation, you can see where this is coming from, right?
mhm,
Then you have no when you have or you show no empathy, you're self-centered, you only pursue your goals, and this is what a villain does.
mhm, mhm,
This is what a villain does, and this is why
The
this
most
person
common one, yeah.
and this is why this personality type is quite often depicted as a typical antagonist kind of personality.
mhm,
Mm.
mhm. Yeah. My question in general is, yeah, we did talk that, yeah, INTJs just have this yeah, they have the requirements that when you tip off the right parameters here, they might
Mm,
tend to be the villains. So my
yeah.
question actually is that how high, which I guess would be really low then, uh, how high such tendency will be for INFJs then?
It's how high is the tendency?
Mm,
It depends how fast you want to get on the bad side with somebody with that personality trait.
mhm, mhm. Okay. Yeah,
If you
I'm just being
if you
curious.
if you nag an INFJ and if you actively trying to piss them off, um, you can have this coming way faster. Like if you, for example, have an occasional misstep or something.
Mhm,
It really depends. Um, on the opposite side, usually INFJs tend not to hold a grudge against anybody right from the beginning
mhm,
because why should we? You have done nothing to me, so why should I hold a grudge against you?
mhm, mhm,
Of course, there are people that we do not like
mm,
because sometimes you meet a person and you can decide from the very beginning for some reason I don't like this person.
mhm,
But that is something that would rather cause, and I can only speak from my personal experience, of course. This is something that would rather cause me to stay away from that person and not interact with them
mhm,
instead of actively trying to get on their bad side or to tick them off or to insult them or even worse than this.
Mhm.
You really need to trigger me. You really need to anger me and irritate me. Like you really nag me in order for me to develop the wish to, yeah, to bite.
To meet the villain.
No, to slam the door on you.
Ah, yeah, of course, the door slam.
The door slam. To do the
Mm,
door slam.
yeah.
And the door slam is way crueler than the biting.
Mhm. But then, in general, it really means you need to have a trigger in order to actually
Yeah.
have such tendencies. It's not really from the start.
No.
Okay.
Unless the psyche has more than just a little knick-knack in it, and there is the intention and the motivation to actually do something other people would consider evil or against their moral understanding and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Really, everybody is not born good or evil.
Mhm.
That is the thing. We're all born neutral and we're all raised in different ways, and therefore we develop a specific understanding on how we see the world, what kind of opinion we have about specific topics, and in general, what we personally consider good and evil.
Mhm.
And that is the thing. You're not born evil. You turn what
Mm.
other consider evil due to, yeah, like I said, various life experiences.
Yeah.
And yeah, the thing is, I'm not without trauma,
Mhm.
and I say this straight, and I stand by that point and everything. I'm not about trauma. I too have, like pretty much everybody else, experienced a lot of lows to also good things in life.
Mhm.
But I think it would still take quite a lot for me to, for example, develop a general grudge against a specific type of or a specific group of people, or against the world, or against mankind in general,
Mhm.
because I don't see the whole as something I could just put in one pot.
Mhm.
For me, the individual is the important.
Mhm.
I too have people I would not ever in my life want to have to do anything to do with them anymore.
Mhm.
But that just counts for that one specific person.
Mhm. Yeah.
Their best friend, for example, it's not my business. The friend of them they didn't do anything to me, so why would I hold a grudge against that friend? It's just an example, but I think it makes it a little bit easier to understand what I want to say.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to really make me going, or to make me develop the wish to really do something evil, that would take a while. Then
Mhm.
really something would really need to be wrong in the way and how I perceive things. And yeah, and honestly, I have no idea how that would actually go, because I have experienced or I did the door slam maybe 3 times in my life. So that is not very often, actually. And to answer your question, um, no, that is the thing.
Mhm.
There is no specific rule for that. You
Mhm.
have black sheep in every group of community, society, everywhere.
Yeah.
So there is no specific rule for that. You cannot put a person into one box.
Mhm.
It's all based on perspective.
Yeah, okay. Then that simply answers my whole question then.
Mm. And actually, I think this is also answering Nicey's question, I hope.
It seems my I'm trying to look at the chat from my phone, and it seems to not always follow exactly. So I heard that Nicey was saying something, and I see that not appearing in the chat and being like, hold on. Yeah, I guess so. Your angel or
Mm.
your devil?
Yeah.
Devil.
Yeah. And everything in between.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Your best friend could be another person's ultimate enemy.
Mm,
So that's the thing.
yeah.
It is true that specific personality types go along well with other of a specific group.
Hmm.
But in general, there is no base rule for that on what type goes extremely well or extremely bad with a specific type.
Mm,
It's really a thing between two people.
mm,
I mean, it's like in any other relationship.
yeah.
After a friendship is also a relationship. An acquaintance is technically also a relationship.
Mm,
So yeah, it always takes two, at
yeah.
least two.
At least.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, no, don't. It's really not like that, like this.
Mm,
That would be a really stupid excuse.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Every personality can have their positives and their negatives.
Mm, yeah.
This is what makes us human.
Mm-hmm.
This is what makes us individual people.
Oh no, we are getting onto the Evangelion train. But I caused this because I asked the question.
Mm.
And of course, I did even mention at the start when asking the question that of course the whole personality type is not evil. It's just yeah. I was curious what would be the trigger the triggers for INFJ to be the villain. But in general, then it seems it's more on the personal level rather than yeah, rather than anything else.
Mm.
If you're trying to get the door slammed, then you will get it. Don't do that.
No.
It's
Try.
not. It's not like I'm going to try.
You don't want that. This is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I figured.
Because when the door is slammed, it will remain shut.
Yeah, I know. I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
But my question in that case, if you're going to that, how would that be easy?
To slam the door? That I would slam the door?
Yeah, to make you slam the door. And just to be clear, not that I'm wanted to. It's just more like curious. Do you think of yourself like someone easy to be triggered and something like this?
Easy? No. I'm relatively patient when it comes to the quirks of every person, because again, every person has their quirks, every person has their individual way on how they see the world. So it's not that easy. However, if you want to do it, and if you really want to trigger it, then you need to be a total narcissist. So that means you need to make use of an INFJ. You need to be you need to be dishonest. You need to lie to them. You need to you actually need to use them.
Then I guess I would almost witness one. The slum, I mean.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're referring to. So yeah. So this is something that that can indeed help to speed up the process. If somebody really tried to milk us for their own benefits without even so much of a not even saying thank you, but showing some sort of gratitude. Simply being mean. So that helps, quote unquote.
Yeah, helps.
Narcy, I know you're poking fun here. But
I mean, I would like. I am not the type of person to be mean to anyone. I I feel even bad to this day after that one Tuesday. And I know that was Tuesday because it's about Utah. When
it was one of the few days I could be around.
Yeah, when
I am totally out of this conversation.
yeah, when you were around, and I mean, okay, it wasn't my fault, but I guess that kind of caused me to not even go shopping with my neighbors ever again.
What?
You know which one, yeah? When you came around early and you had to wait for me. I still feel bad about this to this day.
Don't worry, that's not something that would really bother me.
I still felt really bad.
Nah, this is a mediocre thing and a non-issue, really. Patch. Pat.
I need this.
You need something else, rather.
What exactly?
I'm a nice bean now.
Aw. Oh,
Wait,
no. Oh no.
wait.
Oh no, she's doing it. No, stop.
No, it's not. It's not what you're thinking.
Okay, good.
What were you thinking?
What was you thinking?
Yeah,
No,
what do you think I was thinking? I didn't get to say, but that would mean I would need to cross out another thing on my bingo.
I mean, technically you need to, just in a very different context. You may check the
Uh-oh.
sanctuary. You may check the sanctuary shot.
What the actual?
Oh, oh my god! You're making me cry. No.
Worth the wait. Good.
I should have put being a total whip on that bingo. Oh, I'm crying. I mean it. It was so worth the wait.
I mean, you will not be able to show that right now. You're in a different stage.
You're not showing that. It's mine.
Golem,
Yes, though.
zip the mouth. You have seen nothing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I probably cannot tell through all the effects, but I guess the colors didn't really change in the end. Or maybe it did.
Slightly. Not very much, but slightly.
Okay. Oh, look at my boy. This is so good.
Slightly for sure.
Yeah, this is gonna go up on Sunday on the A as per usual, but
I'm sorry for asking. Is this actual the whole image, or is rather some peak?
no, this is the image.
Okay. I was just curious.
It went to my wallpaper.
I know why you said that, Golem. So don't worry about it.
I mean, it's not like there's some kind of secret.
By the way, about Nicey, if it was about the mommy voice, no, but appreciated.
No.
Mama voice always appreciated. Also, I might have discovered something, by the way.
Huh?
Regarding OBS, I think I can actually like turn this actually turn the stream on and off from here without YouTube Studio. It's just it's just a tiny bit confusing because technically when you start you have like this button to start streaming, like, so actually YouTube Studio catches the the source, like the OBS itself, as it's connected to my channel. But on the other hand, OBS also has the second button that's like technically also starts streaming. But when I pressed it, then it actually made it that I'm live currently.
Okay.
I have a feeling it's not something that's been here, because I would know.
Hmm.
And yet, or maybe I could be stupid. That's always an option. So I wonder when it will be time to finish for today. If I press it and it turns off, then maybe I wouldn't need to have my browser open to stop the stream.
You have a way of testing that?
Mm,
Probably not, no?
no, not really. I guess I will just see when it's time to end, and if if I press that button and it actually stops the stream. Because in a weird way, the button I was always using, it's because my OBS is in Polish. When I'm streaming, it says to that would probably translate to something like pause the stream, but it actually technically stops it.
Okay.
And then I would need to close it in YouTube Studio. Maybe I was doing it wrong actually. I mean, okay, I need to like connect to YouTube Studio, which I guess it's what that first button is doing. But maybe I don't need it then, and just use that second one that actually starts it, so it's going. Because yeah, okay, simply the first button connects, and technically then that other can start it. I don't need to do that from YouTube Studio.
I mean, that would be useful.
Yeah, I really wonder if I was just missing it the whole time, or if something that's just been added.
I mean, I can't really tell. I'm really not experienced with the program, so no clue, but maybe?
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, on one hand, when I tried to look up if you can start YouTube stream without YouTube Studio, then I couldn't really find any any articles or videos, so I assumed it's only the way. So I guess if internet couldn't really help me here, then you wouldn't either, especially when not having that much experience with streaming. But okay, at least I know it's here. It could be there from the start actually, because that first button, it connects, but it doesn't start. And maybe the second one was here all the time, I just didn't pay attention. What an epiphany. Okay, I think I will do some basic shading of our boy, and then I can actually show you what I was working on today. I am kind of excited to show what I have. But all in its due time. But I hope it will be worth it, and also that I can show it well on stream. I probably can, that's no problem.
Should be.
Mm. And also probably after I show it, it will be the end for the stream, but that's probably will be at the usual hour anyway.
Yeah.
Or at least pretty close then. As I said, it's more like that type of stream, like yeah, we do things, but there is no like a main topic.
Not in the actual context, no.
Yeah, because yeah, the art is the main course, as I said. And I could say yeah, the evil bean is the star of the show.
Killer.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. That's a good way on how to put it.
Oh yeah.
One day early though, but still, where's the rainbow flag?
Yeah, also
Rainbow.
also nicey. So this is a genderless stream.
Well,
yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is when we don't really have any clear other motive than arting. This is a genderless stream. Yeah. Also considering yeah, we did have this very tiny talk at the start how yeah, kind of ironic and stuff is how Kuro is well lighter and more vibrant in colors than Shiro. Well, couldn't really work any other way around it, since Shiro's clothing is based on what I actually have.
oh.
Yeah, I randomly bought that specific military themed jacket on a flea market. Sold that once, and I'm taking a really good care of it because I probably wouldn't be able to find one like this ever again. It's yeah.
I must ask.
Once in a lifetime chance, yes?
Is it oversized?
I mean, a tiny bit, just because it's it feels really big. It's very fluffy. It's something I don't really show on Shiro or anything, because that would be a lot of work to draw all that.
Sure.
That jacket itself has a lot of different elements that yeah. I mean, it would look interesting on on an art that would be this detailed. Like I actually drew how that jacket looks like in real life. I also have similar scarf, but the colors are more. Yeah, there is a lot of mess in that scarf. It's not that straightforward as I gave it to Shiro. I did ask Tal long time ago when I was establishing Shiro's design a little more because I felt like I wanted to change the scarf, and yeah, came to the conclusion that yeah, that scarf is looking good, but it's yeah, a little bit too chaotic to place on an art. I could, but a lot of work.
Mm.
Well, there was never said that this is kind of restrict to keep. Hmm.
Oh, that actually sounds really cute. Like from Niceomi, that they had something similar. And what you say that this kind of fluff has actually its own name? This is what I'm reading from that actually. And, Ushanka. This is how it's pronounced. Ushanka.
It's if I'm not completely wrong, isn't that this extremely fluffy hats they have in Russia?
Yeah, that's also yeah.
Mm.
There are hats like this. They are really fluffy. I used to have such. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. The rabbit ear, okay. So that's the hat. So okay, for my boy, it's just a really well defined fluff on the outside and inside. So for us, then I think it's ushatka.
To be honest, I never know how to call this kind of hats.
Mm.
Lemon.
Lemon. Welcome.
I would probably be uh, brutally honest or being a little bit what would be the word? I forget. Ignorant, but sometimes I feel like when there's new people that come by the streams and they write one message and then never again, that they probably not even people. Or like
Oh
when
well.
or when somebody's coming in without even a hi, just some random sentence, then okay.
I see your point.
Mm. But I would feel bad to set the chat on the stream to just the subscribers. On the other hand, I feel like the people who actually come by, so Nicey and on occasion Beast, or in the future maybe Laura again. I mean, I guess everybody is subscribing, so that wouldn't really make too much of a difference.
Possibly.
Not yet, at least.
Hmm.
Oh, I am thinking futuristic here. Yeah, right. Nicey. Luffy, stop glitching out or you will earn me another bingo. I mean, another mark on the bingo.
I don't hear any disturbance.
No, I heard like very softly.
Hmm.
That could be a me issue then. My connection or something. Yeah, since it catches my my sounds, like all the background stuff, so then yeah, it can be heard on the stream. Yeah, it's not too bad, nicey.
You're pretty much close to finish.
Yeah, probably will end up as always. So I will do backgrounds off stream because I still want to do some more shading. Besides that, this one is pretty basic. I want a little bit more in depth.
Another layer of shade?
As simply, yeah. Okay, Lemon is a real person, confirmed.
Congrats, Lemon. You got checked.
Captcha solved successfully. Human certification, yeah.
Pretty much so, yeah.
But yeah, there were some cases when, yeah, we see some people, or I guess usually one other person coming through the chat, writing one kind of random message, then not coming back again. Nothing too frequent, but we wouldn't want that to be happening more often.
Yeah, but on the other hand, maybe the random message would be much better than some oddly specific questions.
Yeah. Okay, I guess that will be pretty much it for the boy for today. So I can actually show the thing. Oh boy. you can kind of tell I'm being excited in a
The thing.
sense. Yes, the thing. Bingo is at for the end. So you will see then what I got crossed out.
And what are gonna be the results?
Mm. The thing, yeah. Yeah, the thing. Alrighto. Oh, very tiny lags on Lofi again because of the new program starting. But I think it's fine.
I would say that is problem more likely with your internet because I have actually issues with your connections.
Okay. That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, I will stay on the scene, but yeah, if you want to see, you will need to be looking at the at the stream currently, so you won't miss anything. Which you are looking anyway, but still, I'm just saying.
Just to be sure.
Yeah. You see,
Yeah.
you know what this is.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what this is. I hope since it's yeah okay, it shows up. Do you see?
Is it alive?
Ricky the Rick.
Riku riku rik. Yes. You you see the absolute mess that I've created here before I actually show you something juicy. Because oh boy. And that's what's on the right is actually just the organization from Photoshop, and the warps are part of Live 2D. I can turn them
Nice.
off so you only see what I have for my model, like only the elements, my parameters. It's not completely finished, but yeah, you can tell I am excited because actually all I have left is hair physics and body physics. So
Okay.
yeah,
Awesome.
if I sit with it this next week, then yeah, you know what's going to be on next week's Friday stream.
Okay, I'm counting on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is my parameters, and here's actually where all the work is going on the left side, where all the warps are. And warps is obviously you pick up the parts of your model and you need to put a mesh on it in order to actually deform it. So you can see there is a lot of warps because some stuff needed to have warps. Like in general, for example, for the mouth movement, you needed to put all the elements of your mouth into one warp, and then some specific elements under another warps. So as you can see, the lip warp is its whole thing, but the inside of the mouth is also its own. Yeah, it depended on what exactly I needed, because when I have the warps of the lips, then it kind of deforms the entire thing, and the mouth is something that needs to be done separately. So when I animated the mouth movements, so opening, closing, changing forms, which forms are basically, yeah, when I have my neutral smile, if I'm smiling widely, or when I'm sad. So these are forms, and other parameters, because it's all about parameters, is when my mouth is opening and closing. So I'm quickly looking to others. Yeah, glasses, another warp, and finally the glasses. Head, only one warp. Oh my god. My nosy. Now for the eyes. Eyes, angle, the left eye warp, and everything in here. Actually, I had this issue when I first started with Live2D, sadly, that made me kind of redo the whole thing from the start, because you probably don't even see that, but Live2D has problems with rigging eyes that are completely different from each other. You can only, when you do one eye, then usually what people do would be switching the already rigged eye and just reflecting the parameters to the corresponding eye. So if I rigged my right eye, then if it would be normal, I would just copy that and reflect to be my left eye. But since I couldn't, I suddenly had to work around it with just changing the color of my iris, my pupil, and the eyeball in the program, so it's not looking as good as on the model as I made it from the start. But that's just a me problem, because I only know that's there, and you don't really know, and you probably don't even see the difference.
Probably not. A question.
Yeah.
Are you able to show some kind of movements?
Yeah, I can. Actually, I can. Since I already have stuff that's let's say connected to the parameters, I can only move them. I don't need to select anything or stuff. So if I just zoom into my face, then for example, what I have here are my eye parameters. So yeah, left eye smile. I know it might be a little bit confusing, but it's just this it's a form of the eye if I would be smiling, and then my eye also quote unquote smiles.
Okay.
Yeah, although when I will move these, they are separated obviously to left and right eye, so yeah, you can see now eye opening and closing. Usually people only have two different states for the eyes, which would be the eye open and eye close. following the tutorial that I did, I also did a little bit of a shocked eye. So yeah, the eye opens a little bit wider and the pupil with iris shrinks a tiny bit.
Yeah, I see.
Really nice.
That
Really
is
nice.
nice.
Yeah, same is for this eye.
Uh, ca
Yeah.
Does your eyes can also move in the
Individually?
side? I mean, on sides they can go.
Yeah, they
On
can.
sides?
Yeah, this is just the eye openings, and yeah, also the smile is something like that. You will see shortly on the stream. Yeah, it's a little bit. I would say it's squinting, but it's called eye smile in the parameters.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So opening, squinting, and what's actually making the eye move is A ball X and A ball Y. So you know the angles.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty wait okay, something that's pretty easy to understand. So eyeball X is basically moving left and right, so that will make both my eyes move left and right.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. And obviously Y is up and down. But that's not it, because you can actually I mean, you don't need to do that, but it's good during the rigging, so you can morph these. I mean, that's not the word. Deform the eyes better. You can link parameters. So if I link able X and Y, then I can move my eyes how I want.
Okay, so they have quite free movement.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, since deforming is not just moving something, I can use some specific tools to deform them on a different level, I would say. So you don't really see that that well. If I would be showing that, then you could. But when my eye moves to these sides, it's actually a tiny bit warped to give that more of an eyeball shape. So it's not just circular, it actually bends a little bit to the sides. Very vaguely, but it's there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, okay, left, right, up, down. Okay. Yeah. There's also a different parameter that's called cheek, but I didn't really do anything with that because there are some parameters that can only be tracked either on Android or iPhone, so I didn't need that since I will be using my my webcam for this. So yeah, this is all for the eyes, and there's also parameters for the brows. And they are individual. For example, my left can move up and down. No,
Okay. Oh,
in this case, it's just the XY. So yeah.
You did the rock expression.
Yeah. This is the movement, and actually changing the shape is the form. So in this case, I have this looking up, and the other is like the more sad. I don't really have an angry one, but when I have those two linked, then if my brows are going down, that kind of looks like a bit of an angry expression. Funny enough, I think from everything that I've done so far, mouth was something that I had the most fun with, and something that was actually the easiest for me to rig, which is
I can see already that on the
a lot of dots. Yeah.
a lot of those, probably some kind of stages.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These were the openings, and here are the forms. So interestingly, it seems like there's not that many forms, but since I was following a kind of a guide on what kind of expressions I wanted,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of tracked them down a little bit wrong on the thing, but it doesn't matter since it still works. So so this is the neutral state. When I move it up, then I'm swallowing a little wider. Then it's this kind of I don't know, kind of disgruntled face, and it's going into more sad.
Aww.
I'm sad.
Meow.
Meh. And then each of these forms has its opening state. So yeah, when I have my neutral state, I just do this little like wah wah.
I really can't wait to see that in action.
I mean, you will have a tiny chance today. So when I have this, this white smile, then it's opening forms. I like that. And same for all the others.
How does it looks for the actual sadness?
The sad.
Oh,
Oh, you
I
was.
don't know why, but this looks adorable.
Thank you.
Sure
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, this is for the sad. You can also link those two parameters. It will look funny then. But I
Oh
can
god.
jiggle through all these parameters actually,
Oh god. Oh, okay.
and then it just morphs a lot to all the different forms.
Well, now it looks like you're spelling actual letters.
Yeah, I mean, since the guide I was following was kind of separated to different also letters, but I was mostly looking at the expressions.
Okay.
Okay. Other thing, and the thing that was I was actually redoing a little bit today because I wasn't satisfied, and it's something that's a big shit show to do, is the head angles. So basically,
Oh,
when I look left, right, up, and down, and all the in betweens.
so actually the whole face can move,
Yeah,
sort of.
yeah. Sadly, this is not the part I'm the most proud of, but that's fine.
Don't worry.
That kind of then tells you if you rigged, I mean, not rigged, but if you separated your model well or not.
Hmm.
I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It actually looks good.
I
Well
mean,
made.
to be fair, it looks good as long as it only goes left and right and up and down. To be fair.
Oh, let me guess. So you can actually make and vertically, but it doesn't look good.
It's just hard to do.
Okay.
You can judge me how you want now. as I'm showing it. The thing is, sadly, you cannot really reflect the parameters that are like, yeah, the part of the, let's say this little square. You can only do that if yeah, if you have left and right, because obviously that will technically look exactly the same. So no problem with that, but yeah, looking up and down you need to do completely by yourself, and turning to the right when up, and then left, and yeah, it looks kind of janky because you need to kind of guess what to do. I had a guide for this too, but although I did that again today, I don't think it helped that much. So at least I can be happy with left and right and up and down. Okay, since I said there will be a chance to actually see that in action, I'm not sure if it would show that right now because I'm catching the window. Yeah, I see it doesn't show, so I will need to switch this thing, if I can,
So
to the physics settings.
Okay.
You can see right now. Actually, when I clicked on my face, it will follow my mouse. So I can kind of see how that looks like. Not too great on the yeah, on the angles, but I cannot be bothered. I will not be sitting no matter how long with that. But what's actually the juicy thing is when I click pausing and hit play.
Wow.
Then it simulates the movement.
I mean, despite everything, don't be so hard on yourself. It's still it still is kind of your first time with this.
It's amazing for the first time.
Exactly.
Oh, that means a lot, because obviously I will see all the mistakes from miles away.
Nuku, seriously, do you know how long you've been working on that? You've done so much in such a short time.
Exactly. So please, don't be harsh on yourself for that. And I mean it.
Thank you. This means a lot, because I was really, especially when getting to the head angles and seeing how how badly it's actually going, and being like, oh my god, I'm not going to finish this on time, because I will keep on repairing stuff here.
Well, then just don't think of it like you have some kind of deadline to make.
Yeah, which I don't have.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so saying make it on time when there is no time.
I mean, I have time, because Live Today is not a free program.
Oh,
I had
matter.
42 days of the pro version. I mean, you can still use that as the free version, but it's really limited. So
Okay.
mm. Also, if it kind of feels mesmerizing to watch the physics settings, don't worry, I feel the same, even though I can see all the mistakes and all the jacked stuff.
Mm.
What witchery is this? A lot of hard work, crying and anger, and watching tutorials the whole day.
So, as
uh,
you saying, you have the time for this program. How much left?
uh, 38, I think.
Ah,
So you can only guess like when I get that and where I am right now with the model rigging.
okay. So, still, you got plenty of time.
Mhm.
If by any means you are at this kind of stage and still having lots of time to make it even better, then jeez, just don't again don't be harsh on yourself for that. You still learning this. Just yeah, you can you I am pretty much sure you can just do it.
Mm,
And and by that I mean you will work it out.
mhm. Yeah, just hopefully not changing something in a way that will mess everything up, because that also happened during the process. But in general, yeah, I can also say that yeah, it looks fine. Just yeah, when I'm trying to look at the guides on how to rig the angles of of the head, and then
Mm.
seeing it's not really working for me. I mean, not working. I'm just not doing it properly, I guess.
You will figure it
I'm
out.
giving you a side eye. I stopped the posing. She's stuck at judging you right now. What were you just watching? uh, Before I actually finish, I will show a tiny bit more of. Wait, go back to my metal. How actually some stuff looks on the editing level. Just really shortly. Since I said that you need to put a mesh on the elements in order to deform them. So basically, when I zoom in on myself and when I actually move my mouse, you can see a lot of those really weird shapes appearing. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is all the mesh that I have put on the elements. So when I go to what I want to show, what has a lot of mesh. My head has a lot of mesh. So when I click on my head, you will see a bajillion dots in a
Yeah.
second on the stream. Yeah.
This is typical for for 3D meshing.
Yeah. So this is how that works. Basically, yeah, the dots and these whole connectors are the mesh, and the green dots are the deformed paths. So when I move just those tiny elements, then they will just move that bit here, but the paths will move along with other path elements. So when I grab my cheek, and you can see how that how that's moving.
Wow. Wow.
POV, you're the aunt.
Wobble, 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 wobble.
Uh,
Yeah, I think my
I
head has the most of yeah, of those meshes, but that also depends on uh
it's
yeah.
it's kind of curious for me that the sheet
Yeah.
or is kind of messy at the bottom.
Yeah, because I mean, I wasn't really changing it that much. It's basically when you go to automatic mesh generator, you can either choose standard, little, or heavy. So it's always advised for the head to do this heavy, and it technically just did it like that, and I didn't fix it, but it doesn't really matter. I worked my way through that because you can mesh by yourself also, but head needed to have a lot of mesh in order to rig it well.
I see.
So I kind of
It's
just
not
went,
that simple.
yeah. I kind of
Mm.
went just with the generated mesh, and yeah. When I got
So,
to my nose, it has the mesh. The top lip has a lot
so
because you need to demorph the mouth a lot. Yeah, go on.
um, what I wanted to say is that, so you're saying that all left for you to rig this your hair.
My hair and my body physics. By body
Okay.
physics, I mean just my body if it will move a little bit, because yeah, I want to stay in general shape of my hoodie.
Will your horns also move?
Yeah, I mean they will move mostly with just the hoodie. I
Okay.
don't know if I would be playing to actually have my model without it. I could, but I'm not sure if I want to. Yes, basically everything is nicely warped. Most of the work is actually done. Again, just the hair and the body movement. So yeah, this is basically it. And I mean, I really rushed. I really rushed with this because again, one day I sit through it for a while, uh, needed to give up and start anew because again the eye problem. I needed to find my way around that. But then when I sat, for this to only fix the eyes, then I'm suddenly here with basically almost the whole model done. So yeah, when I did sit for that, then yeah,
Well, at least now
I
you have.
couldn't be stopped. Yeah.
Well, good then. For sure. Now that you rush it and have most of it done, you
Mm,
still have plenty time to just one finish all the rigs you need, and
mhm.
then just to fix what you don't see it fits yet.
Mhm. Yeah, basically. And before we actually finish, I can show how the bingo went real quick. Yeah, I have that on paint. There we go. You can see what we got. We got the Evangelion reference, which well, which would happen anyway, even without Tal's amazing art. Thank you, Dia, again.
You're welcome.
Mm, it was amazing.
Mm.
Yeah, 16 personalities, as mentioned twice. AI mentioned because yeah, the B case, the B logo
Surpri-
case.
yeah, surprisingly, no bingo today.
Not today. Was really any close? I guess in the middle, if we count the free space Akanuko. But yeah, planning because yeah, I guess the VTuber model counts for this. And VTuber model itself mentioned.
Um,
Yeah.
Another suggestion for bingo next time.
Mm-hmm.
Me problem.
Uh, but I would need a bunch of extra stuff here because I cannot just add one extra. It's the whole
I
thing. I will need to probably replace something with me
I
problem.
know, I know, but that's just another suggestion for later. You would have some more of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So for another, let's say bingo, you would change the schedule of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. Art unfinished because yeah, I said I would just do the background and the rest of the shading off stream. Sewing, we know from the beginning, the self-explanatory, and late to stream, self-explanatory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Midi Prutch.
Meaty Pratch, yes.
Midi Prutch.
Yeah, I shall finally move to that extra window I have, which is the thanks for watching. Because usually I finish in a way that I don't really get to. Yeah, so far since I have that to show that properly. So yeah, now you can see. Thanks for watching. It's pretty much the same as the start one. Just yeah, thanks for watching. Oh, okay, to not keep that going any longer, I did everything I could. We might still talk a tiny bit after this stream, but we will see. We all are kind of tired, I guess. Sadly, especially Tal.
Well,
Oh.
I will definitely be not around for much longer. Sadly, yes. But yeah, sometimes it is like that.
Yeah, I mean, still glad you could make it. I did say that you can bail out at any point when you feel like it, and yeah, if that wasn't the case and you could be through the whole thing, then I'm really glad you could be here, my dear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, always happy to be here.
Mm, that means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, that's it for the stream. Just slightly late. It wasn't so bad since we didn't really get any bingos for today. Also,
I'm
yep.
I'm sorry for cutting,
Uh-huh.
but Nacy make a good point here.
I mean, technically, I would say the UI counts from this stream since I made the bingo and bingo had is like, let's say, debut right now. So no, because actually that screen I had at least for the two previous streams. So it's not something that's actually like super new.
Okay.
Yeah, I think new UI counts if it's something that I introduce for that specific stream, which I guess Bingo could be itself's curse because Bingo in a way is a new UI because it's part of it. Since yeah, on the stream talk I'm holding it like a petition. Dzień dobry, czy zechcesz podpisać moją petycję? Oh, okay. I mean, again, there will be more streams and stuff, so we indeed might get some extra things to put on the bingo. Then yeah, me issues certainly would make its way to to that bingo because that happens really often. I'm talking about something that's the me issue. or any issue. To be fair, it's always me issue because it's mine. Again, thank you everyone for being here, my friends, my viewers, everybody who was chatting and lurking. You're all always welcome. I hope you had fun for this another Friday stream. I hope that next time I will not be late. But I am excused. I needed to eat. I couldn't be sitting here for 3 hours on empty stomach. Yeah, I am not going to subject myself to such torture. Not in any way. I like eating. Food is good.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, food is yummy.
Yum 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 yum.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. You all
chow
should.
down.
Yeah, you all should be eating. You all should be drinking lots of water. Remember that, especially right now when it's getting more and more warm.
That's
And
true.
yeah, soon entering the pits of hell. Because there's always such a stage, and unless you live somewhere where it's not getting that hot, so I guess good for you. But again, yeah, everybody have a lovely weekend. Use that time to hopefully rest for another week, and also happy Pride Month in just barely an hour.
Yeah.
In 45
Well, at,
minutes.
at least
Oh,
for us.
for us, yeah.
Yeah. Time
At least,
zones.
yeah,
Time zone.
time zones.
Yeah.
And just right, right after that corner, all the whole world will be just in rainbow colors.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it would be in general nice if the world was in the rainbow colors, but it's not.
Not what I mean.
Yeah, I know it's not what you mean, but I know what I mean. I mean it in a way, just in general goodness.
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
we need that. Again, nighty night. Everybody sleep well, or well, do whatever you are about to do, because again, time zones. Making it a great week next week, and I will see you on another Friday then. See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a great one.
Take care.
Take care and see ya.